Hello, I'm the person who is writing this story here. You probably might know that I'm a SpongeBob SquarePants fan. If so, then congratulations, I guess. I watched SpongeBob since it first came out, in May of 1999. Ah, good memories. Everything in my life was good so far, except for a Pacific incident that happened in 2005. It scared pretty much the crap out of me. When I was at home, chilling, scrolling through channels on the remote, I stumbled on SpongeBob. Though I was bored at the time because I didn't know what to do that would keep me entertained, I decided to watch SpongeBob. The episode that was on was Your Shoes Are Untied / Gary Takes a Bath. SpongeBob? But didn't change the zoomed-in body of SpongeBob. Then SpongeBob would get up for a split second twice, which made it look like he was gasping for air, I suppose. Now, I've seen this episode before, many times, but I've never seen this before. It just stayed on SpongeBob's body, until a faint non-bubble static-like transition came and brought me to the next scene, SpongeBob, still laying on the floor, but he's now in the kitchen. A few seconds later it would show SpongeBob's body in a black room, floating or something facing in a different direction but in the same pose. Then it immediately cut to SpongeBob and Gary sitting in a huge shoe and Gary slightly moved, up and down while a weird distorted music track played. What the heck was going on? After a few more seconds, it would go back to the static-like transition and cut to Gary Takes a Bath. The episode starts out pretty normal until there was a split-second scene of SpongeBob in a distorted visual with Gary, then it would cut to black again, and then my TV just goes to static. I tried shutting it off and turning it back on but it won't work, and I was bored out of my mind until the next day, where everything went back to normal. SpongeBob, the TV, and something interesting happened. Wanna know what it is? Well, I got to go to the beach and surf. It was a fun time, but I still wonder about that SpongeBob incident. Was it even real? Was I having a bad dream? Was my TV hijacked? To this day, I still don't know what the heck was going on at the time, but right now I'm a grown man, I really need answers. Years went by and the strange incident that happened with the SpongeBob episode became a distant memory. But one day, while browsing the internet, the protagonist stumbled upon a forum thread discussing strange occurrences in popular TV shows. As they scrolled through the comments, they saw a post about a mysterious figure known as the TV hacker. According to the post, the TV hacker was an elusive individual who had the ability to hack into television broadcasts and insert hidden messages and images. The poster claimed that they had seen evidence of the TV hacker's work in various shows, including SpongeBob SquarePants. The protagonist's heart raced as they read through the thread, realizing that what they had experienced all those years ago might not have been a dream after all. They dug deeper, scouring the internet for any information they could find about the TV hacker. Finally, after weeks of research, they stumbled upon a lead. A YouTube video claiming to show footage of the TV hacker's work. They clicked on the video, their heart pounding with excitement and fear. As the video played, they saw familiar scenes from SpongeBob and other shows, but with strange symbols and images flashing on the screen. And then, there it was. A brief glimpse of SpongeBob, frozen in the same position they had seen him in all those years ago. Their mind raced as they realized that the incident was not just a figment of their imagination. The TV hacker was real, and they had unknowingly been a witness to their work. The protagonist continued their research, determined to uncover more about this mysterious figure and their intentions. But for now, the memory of the strange incident continued to haunt them, a reminder that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. After the incident with the strange SpongeBob episode, the man became increasingly obsessed with finding answers. He scoured the internet for any information about the episode, but all he could find were vague references to a lost episode and rumors of a cursed version of the show. He even reached out to Nickelodeon, but they denied any knowledge of the strange episode and told him it must have been a hoax or a dream. Despite the lack of concrete answers, the man couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. He started to have vivid nightmares about SpongeBob and Gary and the distorted visuals he had seen on the TV. He began to question his own sanity and wondered if he was the only one who had seen the strange episode. Finally, after years of searching, the man stumbled upon a forum where other people had shared similar experiences with the same episode. They had all seen the strange visuals and heard the distorted music, and they were all searching for answers just like he was. Together, They formed a community dedicated to uncovering the truth behind the lost episode of SpongeBob. They scoured old archives and traded rumors and theories, but they never found concrete proof of what had happened. Eventually, the man had to accept that he might never know the full truth, but he was grateful to have found others who understood his experience. Years had passed since that fateful day when the strange incident occurred while watching SpongeBob. The man had moved on with his life, but the memory of that day still haunted him. He had tried to forget about it, but something inside him always brought back those images of SpongeBob's distorted body and the weird music playing in the background. One day, he was cleaning out his attic when he stumbled upon an old VHS tape. Curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to see what was on it. To his surprise, it was a recording of that infamous SpongeBob episode from all those years ago. He hesitated for a moment, unsure if he wanted to relive those memories. But something inside him urged him to watch it, to finally find out what had happened that day. He put the tape in his old VHS player and pressed play. The familiar opening theme of SpongeBob played, but as soon as the episode began, he noticed something different. The colors were brighter, the animation was smoother, and there was no sign of the strange static that had haunted him for so long. The episode played out as it should, with SpongeBob and Gary having their usual hijinks. The man felt a sense of relief wash over him. Maybe it had all been a bad dream, after all. As the episode ended, the man sighed in relief. He had finally put the mystery of that day to rest. He ejected the tape from the player and was about to put it away when he noticed something strange. On the back of the tape, there was a message scrawled in black marker. It read, "You were not meant to see this." The man's heart skipped a beat as he realized that the mystery was far from over. What else was out there, waiting to be uncovered? He knew he couldn't let this go, and he set out on a quest to uncover the truth behind that bizarre SpongeBob episode. As the credits start to roll, a shadowy figure appears on screen. The figure approaches a computer and starts typing furiously. Suddenly, a message pops up on the screen, and the figure grins. Operation Chocolate Chemtrails successful. Next target, the world's supply of kale. The name of the author will appear here. The camera zooms out to reveal that the shadowy figure is actually Plankton, SpongeBob's arch-nemesis. The trilogy may be over, but it seems that Plankton has a new diabolical plan in the works. Subscribe for more creepypasta.